Welcome to Urban History. Just a little bit of a let's have a look at what's happened with the minor nations, considering most forces I play are minor nations. You'll see me play the major nations on the channel a lot because that's what gets views, but this is the nation I play the most off the channel, and this is my favourite army that I have. I've also got a big collection here and here. I have one here too. Yeah, so I play half the minor nations. The first thing I notice is screw you if you play Danish, Chinese, or Slovakians. Slovakia just got their rules in the last update for Bolt Action V2, and now they're gone instantly. Like, wow. Like, could you not at least just port those straight across? And China, you know, the nation that gave the most. How many Chinese died in World War II? Where are we? Yeah, look at that. 4 million military deaths, 20,000 including civilians. That's 20,000? 20 million including civilians. And they're just gone. They're gone. They're not here anymore. Alright, let's have a look. We'll start. We'll go alphabetically. Belgium. Okay, so forward artillery. It's kind of like, I'd never take this unit anyway. Like, yeah, I get that now you can fire it twice and it's slightly cheaper. It's still just not worth it at all, so that's a goodbye rule. Ever inexperienced unit that has one or more. Okay, so this is basically just like the Soviet rule in a sense. Vaguely the Soviet rule, and they can take VB launchers. Okay. It's alright. Not terrible. What do we got here? Officer, just as normal. Can you take a submachine gun? Yep. Oh, look at that. I thought they said you were going to have to pay for those on your models. Guess not. Medic, forward obs. I noticed the air ob is gone. My main rulebook is arriving tomorrow, so I don't know if it's gone for all the nations. Infantry squad, no veterans. Makes sense, I suppose. Although, oh yeah, I was going to say the Chasseurs Ardennes, but there they are, it's their own special thing. So they're there, they look decent. Cavalry, decent. Tough fighters, if option taken. Okay, you got to upgrade your cavalry. So cavalry aren't tough fighters? Or are these guys just not mounted on horseback? Oh, they're not by default mounted on horseback, okay. Machine gun, boys, AT, sniper, it's all pretty normal. I do like that the mortars are all just like one, and now you pay to upgrade it to a different type, same with the howitzers and stuff. Guns, light tanks, ooh, interesting. So they put them all together, so you got the FT, the T15. I think that's really all Belgium had in terms of that. You got the tank destroyer thing they had. I don't really know a lot of these. I'm not sure, this is a French vehicle. I was pretty sure this was a tank, but I could be wrong. In first edition, I think, now there's two vehicles that look very similar. I believe this one was a tank in first edition, but here it's in the armoured car section. Oh, and recce vehicles, there you go. How good am I at reading? Transports, you got half-track, field car, armoured tractor. Yeah, it's serviceable. Bulgaria. Okay, now this special rule to me is so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna play against me? Goodbye, one of the core components of the game. Access support, which it's just not worth it anymore. Like, why bother? And I guess you get Hitler's buzzsaw, but really? It's like it still now has to be inside your platoon. It has to take up a slot. Like, what's the point? Because the whole point of that was it would let you take something outside of the slot. That's why that was a good special rule in V2 and V1. But, like, why bother? And this rule, it just seems harsh to, like, just, yep, goodbye, one of the core components of the game. Alright, officer, medic, etc. Okay, infantry. Regular and inexperienced. Can upgrade them to engineers. I need to zoom in a bit. This is killing my eyes. Mounted section, they're veterans. Now, are they automatically on horses? They are. Brilliant. Oh, if Hungary has that, I'm not going to play V3. Just putting it out there right now. If Hungary has that rule, I am not playing V3. It's like, what's the point in taking, like, you're paying 3 points for these horses per man. I assume. I'd have to backpoint this. 80 points for 5. No, but then I don't really have, I don't know what I don't know what a veteran is because I've only got it. Anyway. Machine gun, sniper, anti-tank, you can upgrade to a Shrek, that's nice. Mortar team, flamethrower, field artillery, cool. AT gun, AA, it's a light autocannon on a rotating platform. CV, the Sumwa, Renault. I assume common vehicles is going to be like a truck with an MG. Okay, terrible for Bulgaria. Finland. Trained huntsman, ambush dice, can reroll morale checks. Okay, so that's a better version of the V2 rule, I think. Off of memory. Reduce to 50% or less. Remaining models. Upgraded, yep, so that's the same as V2, I think. Yep. Do you have to roll for it? No, cool. Motti. Well, this would be moot if you're playing against, you know, anyone. Hungary, I know Hungary's got it. I think it's Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria have it. That would be moot. Skis, you get skis free. I thought they were saying they weren't going to be wanting anyone to have stuff for free. I mean, skis are kind of crap, but... Alright, so you get the officer, medic, free observer, regular observer. Yeah, goodbye chaplains. Rifle squad. Let's see. Now this one I'm paying more attention to because I play Finland a lot. 4 additional men with rifles, so that'll get you to your 9-man squad. Only 2 can have submachine guns, it's okay. 1 can have a light machine gun, 2 with Fausts, the entire squad. Well, if like the CC recon squads are gone, this is going to upset me, but if they're not, that's fine. You can finally get engineers for Finland. Entire squad maybe tough fighters, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm guessing this is the sissy squad here. 6 additional men, that'll take you up to 11. Any model may have a submachine gun, brilliant. So the sissy squads are still here. Yeah, you can see it says sissy straight up. Kaka power shows are still here. They look just as decent. Submachine guns, any man may, yet in addition, brilliant. Whew, expensive. They're all medics. Yeah, so imagine paying for a Kaka power show squad, a fully kitted out Kaka power show squad, and you come up against a Bulgarian player. So you paid so much extra points to get this, and it's like, well, you can't even use it. Sorry. My nation says no. Yep, that all looks good. Artillery. I'm worried about tanks, that a bunch of the Soviet tanks will be missing, but we'll see when we get down there. Yep. AT gun, AA cannon. Cool. Okay, yep, so you do have the captured tanks, brilliant. So you get the tankettes, which are the 6-ton, replace them both, yep. Alright, so what do we got here? Captured Soviet light tanks. 1 light mounted BT5 and BT7. Cool, and then you can upgrade it to a T28. That's interesting that the BT7 and BT5 are in the same entry as the T28. That's... Okay, anyway. Medium tanks, I'm guessing T34 can upgrade to a bigger one. Get the KV Klimmy, no upgrades there. BT42, Sturmy, BA20, which can upgrade to a BA10, T20 Cosmolots. Now, I didn't check on Belgium. I should have checked on Belgium. Does this being the only entry here mean that you can't take a truck? Or is it just like in the main rulebook it says you can take a truck in addition to anything? Alright, France. Now these boys should be big, because they've got a lot of unique stuff. This trushy rule, this rule, yeah, exact same rules as Belgium, which is kind of disappointing. Before V1 came out, in like V0.5, Belgium had their own unique rules, which they just don't have, I guess. Okay, let's have a look. Platoon commander. Yep. Okay, infantry squad. What do we got? Regular, inexperienced. I get their rifles. NCO may take a pistol or a subby. 2 men with light machine guns, so you can run chasseur dragons. I don't speak French. Anti-tank guides, tough fighters. Oh, that's how you'd run the Senegalese. I believe they were veteran in V2. Could be wrong. Okay. Interesting, so you can't take veteran engineers unless something down here can go veteran. No veteran engineers for the French. If you're taking veteraniers, if you're taking engineers, they must be regular. That's rather annoying, and you can't put a flamethrower in the squad. That's frustrating. Group Frank, basically veterans. Chasseurs get skis free. I thought that was a Finland special rule. If this is just going to come along and it's like everyone who gets the option to take skis can take them free, then that's going to be very funny. Foreign Legion, they look decent. Moroccans, yeah, motorcycle section, and they're on their motorbikes. Cavalry are on their horses. Cool. Machine gun, boys AT, sniper, mortar. It's disappointing in a sense that France, late war France, you're going to have to use US rules. I hope when France's rulebook comes out, they'll combine late war and... Anyway. What do we got here? Anti-tank guns. Oh, you can take the crappy one. Or you can upgrade to a medium. Sorry for the yawn, it is 12:57 here in Australia. This dropped about an hour ago. I had a quick read through and now I'm doing my thoughts for the channel. Although I haven't read through the French one, so I've only read through a couple of them. Renault FT looks nice. Brilliant. The Shah and Renault light tanks. So this is the R35, R40s, H35s, etc. Or the the H35s are going to be down here. Armoured all round. Now, if why the H35 still doesn't have that rule makes no sense to me. The H35 also had the exact same armour all around. In fact, the H35 had, because of its sloping and how the armour was designed and everything, the H35 had better armour than the Renault all around. Whatever. It annoys me because I run H35s because they look nicer. I guess I'll still be running them as the R35s. Cool. Somois are here. So now do the Somois get there? Yes, the Somois do get their armor 9 from the front. Shah B1s, Shah C2, the funny mobile. And I feel like a lot of tanks are missing there. To be fair, the French have a lot, and you can probably use these to slot. Like, they have a lot of tanks, but in essence, they're all a Renault 35, you know. Okay, tank destroyers, they got the Porty. They don't have that, what is it, the ZT something or other. I think it's an AMC 35, but it's got a medium anti-tank gun. Seems to be gone. Armoured cars, so it's a Laffy to begin with. Can upgrade to an AMR. Place a medium machine gun with a turret HMG. And a rear facing. Place a medium machine gun with... Place the medium machine gun. Okay, so you actually can't run the AMR 35 with the heavy machine gun like you used to be able to in V2. So that's gone for now. I assume it will come back. I hope. When we look at Hungary, you're going to see how bad Hungary is. Blah, 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 blah. Everything there looks fine. Cool. France, Greece, Griechenland. Same rule. Oh no, what's this one? Set up for the time. Okay, so they can start an ambush, and this is Italy's rule. Cool. The same sort of stuff here. The only access to veterans is cavalrymen. I would have made maybe the mountain brigade troops a veteran, considering how long the Greeks fought for. Yep. Everything's kind of the same here. You got the Renault FTs, you got the Vickers light tanks, got the brain carriers. Yep, cool. And they're captured. We'll come back to you because I'm going to rant. Italy. I think they're the biggest one. So we already saw... Oh no, this is slightly different to the Greek one. I'm not 100% sure. But set up on the table in ambush. Cannot run. The enemy player can't run on turn 1. Reroll artery, barrage, which again, these things here are useless, so I'd never be taking this rule. Headquarters as normal. This seems to be as normal. So then you got your veterans, your special guys. Black shirts as regular is interesting. Should be inexperienced really. Burst artillery down here. You can still get the 2 LMGs. Parascudati. Colonial troops. Cav on horses. Mortar team. Flame. Machine. Snipe. Yep, all looks the same. Let's have a look at the tanks. So this will be... Oh, interesting. So the Fiat 2 turret mounted medium machine guns. The Fiat 300 and the L5 series. Place both medium machine guns with 1 forward facing. Oh, okay. Then you get the L3. The L3 may replace it with 2. Anti-tank rifle or HMG. Again, this variant here was only ever used by the Brazilians, not by the Italians. Flamethrower, yeah, cool. Medium tanks, what do you got? The M14, M13, M15. Ah, P26 is there, that's nice to see. The light Semovente and the heavy Semovente, okay, interesting. Okay, so this is the 47, which is the open-topped one. Okay, replace one with 1, and then you get the Semovente 90, okay. Alright, let's have a look. What have we got here? Because there's a lot of Semoventes here that may be gone. So I think as it is, yeah, it's the 75-18, which you can upgrade to a 105-25. But the one that goes in between, which I believe is like the 75-32, seems to be gone. So, because here you've got like medium anti-tank gun or super heavy anti-tank gun, but there was one, it was like the 75-32, I think it was called, which had just a heavy, and that's gone now. But at least it can actually take this gun that's in the kit now. You got the 100 on the Lancia, which is nice, the AA truck, the Saharina, the L60/40, well that's a typo, L6/40, and it can take command vehicle, and it can take a flamethrower, brilliant. The IZ vehicles, the Auto Belinda, which can upgrade to a Lynx, nice. You got some transports, cool. Norway. I think that's, is that Italy's? No, it's same as Greece, that's for true. So it's Greece's rule, same as Greece. Cool. You got your, okay, so they can take veterans here. I would have given this to Greece as well, but that's just me, I guess. Machine gun team, sniper team, mortar team, howitzer. No tanks. I believe in V1. Did the Norwegians have... Hopefully this doesn't make me log in, don't want to dox myself, brilliant. Hopefully, let's have a look at the V2 lists. Did they have, I believe they had, like a Vickers tank? No, I'm wrong. No Vickers. Yeah, cool, never mind, I thought they had a Vickers tank or something. Cool, so Norway's pretty decent. Partisans. Yep, so that's the same as Greece and all that, and then we got any snipers and spotters cannot use their special deployment rules. So again, this is the same as the Bulgarian, Hungarian rule. It's like, yeah, just get rid of the... Yeah, you're playing against the Partisans? Yeah, guess what? You can't use one of the core mechanics of the game. Sucks to be you. Now, I'm curious if you've got a... Okay, so forward air observers are still around. There you go. That confirms that for me. I would have just called this a forward air observer to avoid confusion in the PDF, and when the Armies of book comes out, that's when I change it around, but that's a little bit confusing as it is. Partisans. Up to 3 men can have shotguns. Okay. Any man can have a subby. One man can have a light machine gun. One man may have a Faust. Cool. Partisan cav come mounted on horses. They can all have subbies. That's decent, actually. That's like one of the few times I'd use cavalry without charging. Machine gun, mortar, flame. Yep, looks all nice. Oh, interesting. Handled by inexperienced partisans, the flamethrower is more likely to malfunction. Cool. Howitzer, AA gun, just a light one. Makes sense. I mean, I believe they only had access to light stuff. Common vehicles only. Captured rule. A partisan may include a damaged vehicle up to 9, however, all captured vehicles. Brett say they're no longer blocked into just taking Italian and German stuff, which really frustrated me because I've wanted to create a Ukrainian partisan force for a while, and the only tanks that I can find that Ukrainian partisans operated were Soviet and Hungarian, funnily enough. Yeah. They include a damaged vehicle up to and including 9, however, all captured vehicles must be purchased as an inexperienced, and in addition, all armoured vehicles, damage value of 7+, have the unreliable rule. I'm assuming that's meaning to say 7 to 9. Again, the book already needs a lot of... I don't know who proofread it. Poland. Let's have a look. Okay, so again, like, you just lose that if you're playing against Hungarians or something. Cool. No hope of retreat. I think that was the same. It's like the old Soviet rule. I think... Oh, excuse me on the yawn again. I think that's exactly the same as what they have in V2. Officer, medic, forward obs. Infantry squads. You can take veterans here. Interestingly enough, so you got your 6 men, so this would kind of be where you'd be taking your cavalry squadron, like I do. The armoured cavalry would go in there. That's interesting. And now they can become engineers, but they can't take a flamethrower. Polish motorcycles. That's despite the fact that I'm curious, is there a flamethrower at all? Poland had 52 flamethrowers on September 1st, 1939. And then there's some countries that have significantly less flamethrowers that have flamethrowers in the rules, but whatever. And we know for certain the Polish used them in at least 2 actions in Warsaw during the September campaign. Infantry squad, motorcycle squad, looks nice. This is where you could also take your cavalry, 10th cavalry. Actual cavalry on horses, they're already on their things. Lancers are still here, let's go. Units equipped with lancers gain 1 additional attack in close combat but may not fire their carbines while mounted. Lancers are discarded if the unit dismounts. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Machine gun team, anti-tank, mortar, marksman, howitzer, anti-tank, AA cannon. Alright, here we go for the tanks. Oh, the AA cannon we can take a Bofors? Yep. And the howitzer, you can take the medium. And the heavy, great. Alright, we got the TKS. It's TK3. One, and then this here's the TKS. That is the TK3. Replace the hull mounted thingy with 1 light AT gun, replacing Dr. Vickers E-type. The E-type may then replace the single turret with 2 medium machine guns. So then you got the E. Yep. Cool. Wrecky, vulnerable. Brilliant. So that's interesting. The TK is no longer in an armoured car slot. The FT. I don't think armoured car slot matters in V3, but you know what I mean. You got the FT, the R35, and the H35. Interesting that you can take these veteran. Definitely the other tanks, these 2. I don't really know about. Cool. That rule should definitely apply to the H35. And the H35 doesn't have 1-man turret. Interesting. Interesting. Despite the fact that it does have a single-man turret, it's got the exact same turret, in fact. Interesting. 7TP with the 2 turrets. Excellent. With the WZ34. You get the Ursus. You can take the other version of the 34, and you can take the half-track to 28. Brilliant. You get the half-track truck up to 6 men. Convert to the extended one, and for some reason it's still armor 7. No idea why. I think the person who wrote this doesn't really know what the pins 302 looks like. Oh, sorry, not pins 302, that's this thing here. Pins 20 something? What is it? I have this. Pins 34, yeah. This thing. That's not armor 7. That's not armor 7. But I will accept it because that works well for me. Great. Romania. An army I've always wanted to get, but that's just too much money, hey? Again, it's kind of crap now. Romanians, model, French artillery, blah, 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 Ford artillery. Yeah, again, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Infantry section, regular or veteran, that's good. NCO with an SMG, free, that's brilliant. Well, probably not for free, it's probably pointed in, but that's brilliant. 2 men can have an LMG. Equip the NCO with a rifle, take a Panzerfaust. No more SMGs there. So, kind of cuts you out of some of the more specialised Romanian units. Yeah, I think Romania is going to offer the same as Hungary, plus they have this thing here. Which, oh my goodness. Panzerfaust for 15 points. Are all Panzerfaust 15 points? Yeah, they are far out. Mortar, Shrek team. Interesting. So no anti-tank rifle for the... What if you want to play early war Romanians? If you want to play early war Romanians and you don't want to take an anti-tank gun and you got no tanks, stuff you, I guess. Almost certainly had one. Romanian AT rifle. Is this going to be post-war? Yeah. Oh gosh, got to put World War II. We're just going to get like crap that I don't want. Maybe they didn't have one. Aircraft, fighting vehicles, weapons. Here we go. What have we got? That's the submachine gun. That's the resistor, flamethrower. Yeah, anti-tank rifle. There it is. Oh, they only made one. Interesting. Surely they bought ones from the Germans or something. Surely. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe that is correct. Get the R35. Ooh. So they've lost a lot of their tanks. Where's the R1? Unless it's... No, it's not here in the options. So the R1 tank is gone. So sucks to be a Romanian if you've got an R1 tank. It's like, you know... I guess it's a motorbike. R1 tank, Romania. Here we go. Yeah, it sucks if you want to play this thing. You know, it's a fun little vehicle. It's fun to put on the table, and I guess it kind of sucks if you want to play this one as well, you know. I think the Tarkam is there, but this isn't, because that's the Tarkam, and then this is the tank that they built the Tarkams on top of. Yeah, this would be the Tarkam. That's the wrong way around. That should be up there, and this should be down there. And it's lost its versatile, so it's no longer able to fire high explosive rules. Yep, Romanians have been hard done by, which is to be expected. I don't know what it is about Warlord, why they hate the 3 minor Axis powers so much. Netherlands. Yeah, can you still... Oh yeah, look at that, you still got the Indonesians, so that's good. So you can still run a Pacific list here. Have they got their interesting tanks? Everything here is kind of all the same. Alright, so they got their Cardinal Lloyd. Yep, they got their interesting tanks, the CTLSs. Got their Marmon Harringtons. I don't know what this is. Ah, it's some kind of patrol truck or something. An armoured carrier. Interesting. I've never seen the Netherlands list before, so no idea what's new there. Alright, and now here comes the rant. So, again, terrible rule. As much as this rule benefits me, horrific rule. I hate it. This is what's going to get me, and we'll come back to this because this is really bad, and I'll explain why it's so much worse than what it looks like at first. You get your cavalry, who can charge, thank goodness. Because what is it, 21 recorded cavalry charges? I'm sure if someone started looking into the Romanian cavalry, they'd find cavalry charges too. I don't know, maybe they wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure they probably would. Snipers, flamethrowers. Mortar teams can't take heavies, which I don't think they did have heavies. The Panzer realm is gone. Not terrible, I mean, Panzerschreck's better anyway, but it's annoying. The anti-tank guns are still there. Howitzer, the mace thrower is here, which is cool. Annoyed they got rid of the Hungarian names for some of these unique weapons. Whatever. So let's have a look at this. The weapon has 2 ammo types and has the blow which profile you're using before firing. You must load 2 rockets at the same time, so the next shot taken will have to use the same profile, so exactly the same as V2. So you got the mace, or you got the rainfall. Yep. Small carriage is actually mounted on maximum carriages, such the weapon is too small to tow behind a vehicle. Counted as infantry, taking up 6 slots inside a vehicle. So it's 4 crew, 6 slots. The vehicle, the crew may move the vehicle up to 6. Yep, cool. It's fun. No light AA. I don't think the Hungarians had light AA, but I'm not certain. This is really bad. As you can see, most of our tanks are gone. So I don't understand, what's the point in giving us this, right? So if the justification is, oh, but you can still take your German vehicle just using this. It says German or Italian. So why bother to write this in and then not give us Hetzers, Stugs, etc. So in V2, they fixed the horrific Zrini rules so that it actually mounted reality. Matched reality, and now we've gone back to the horrific Zrini rules. Step in the wrong direction, don't know why, seems a bit stupid. Everything that the Budapest book fixed about Hungarians is basically killed here, so that's dead. Like what's the point in taking that? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Can't take the Torma spaced armor, that's gone. Can't take the heat shells, that's gone. Also can't take Torma spaced armor, that's gone. So in essence, I might as well just run this as a Stu 42 and run this as a Panzer 3. You know what I mean? Like, because then I'll actually get to use options that were historically available, and I believe, Germany's got like a points discount on units, so on tank units. So what's the point in taking them here? Yeah. Armoured cars, we got the Saba and the Toli. Nimrod's still around, looks fine. Yeah, nothing wrong down here. The Turan and the Zrini, why? What else? Then they got rid of a lot of our tanks. Now, I don't mind so much getting rid of, like, Panther and Tiger. But Panzer IV, Panzer 38, like, these were... Oh, sorry, not Panzer IV, Stug 3. These were tanks used in serious numbers. Would have been nice to have the Zrini 1 as an option, though I do understand only one existed. It did fight. Only one existed. As far as I'm aware, it fought. I could be wrong. Now, have I got the good Zrini here? It's hard to find which one you took. No, that's the bad one. Where's the Zrini I want? It's hard to find the Zrini you want on Easy Army. Hungarian reinforcements tanks. There's 2 options. Yeah, here it is. So again, you get the Torma spaced armor and the M42, sorry, the 42M heat shield, heat ammunition. But I said I'd come back to the worst part, which is here, the infantry sections. So to explain why this is so bad, let's go to Warlord Games. And we're going to go bolt action, more axis. I hate the way the site's set up now. And more armies. Hungary. Okay. Alright, so we've got Hungarian squad, Hungarian squad, Hungarian squad. We'll just open these up. Hungary, Hungary. That's not a squad. Oh, believe there's one more squad I'm missing. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Too many tabs. And we'll move that to there, and we'll select this here. Okay, so let's see, out of the box, are these squads legal? So, we'll start off with our, what do we got here? These are the Gendarm. So no special rules for them, but I assume that'll come. But again, the thing is, we're waiting till 2026 at the earliest. I suspect for Hungary and others who aren't France and Italy, we're looking at 2027. Okay, so we've got a submachine gun, rifle, 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 rifle. I believe, I'm not 100% sure what that guy's got. I think he has, it's hard to tell. It looks more like a submachine gun. Yeah, that's a submachine gun. Oh no, but he doesn't have a submachine gun. He does have a rifle. I've mistaken that line there as a magazine for the Danuvia. Okay, I believe this is the only squad that you can run as sold. Okay. Border guards might be as well. The new ones. So, submachine gun, flamethrower. Take a flamethrower in the squad. One man may replace his rifle. I assume that says with a flamethrower. Yep. Flamethrower, rifle, 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 LMG. Again, why would you take these two in the same squad? So, yeah, alright, let's go. Here we go, the Honved. Now, this squad is not legal to run out of the box. So if you want to play Hungarians and you buy the basic Hungarian infantry squad, you cannot run it as a single infantry squad out of the box. Why? 2 soldiers armed with a rifle and a Panzerfaust. How many Panzerfausts can you take? Just one now. 1 NCO with a submachine gun, so that's fine, but yeah, you lose 1 of your men out of this box, so you can only run it as a, you've bought 10 men, but you can only run 9 of them in a squad. Parachute rifle is the worst. So you've bought a 10-man squad. Here's what you can use out of it. You've got 1 rifle with a Panzerfaust, 3 men, an NCO and an LMG. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4 of your men you cannot use in the squad. You cannot use 4 of your models that you have bought out of the box in a squad. Alright, Mountain Division, they're new. I haven't looked at them yet. Got a Danuvia there. I'd almost be certain he has a Danuvia, which would make this one not legal. 1 man, yeah. So this squad also isn't legal, and this is a pre-order squad. So this squad isn't out yet because it's got 2 Danuvia submachine guns, and you can only take 1. That's the only option to take the submachine gun here. I don't see anything else there about taking another submachine gun. So this brand new unit, which is just, it's still on pre-order. I don't believe it's out yet. Yeah, it's still on pre-order. Cannot run it out of the box. What were they thinking? Now, if it was all the armies of books are coming out this year, this would not be a problem for me. That would not be a problem for me. Okay. Sorry, not this year, 2025, right? Because this year's almost over. You know, Germany comes out in January, and then you can have USA, and like the fact that they've been working on version 3 for so long, they've had such a long time to do this. But effectively, my Hungarian army, half the models, maybe slightly less, maybe a third, somewhere between a third and a half of the models in my Hungarian army, I will not be able to use in a game of Bolt Action 3rd edition until probably 2027. 2026 if we're optimistic. Probably 2027. It's honestly ridiculous. Yeah. I was so excited for 3rd edition. I was so excited to see what they're going to do. This has really rubbed me the wrong way. This is okay. We like this. This has really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, thanks for listening to my little rant at 1 AM in the morning. Peace.